So here we have the new Democratic Party of Saskatchewan, and they don't even bother to spell check the name of their own province. Now, Saskatchewan is spelled Saskatchewan. Sass, cat, chew, on. I mean, that's what a kindergarten teacher would say. That's how you pronounce the words, and then you spell it. So sass, as in sass, SAS, that's the easiest part. Then cat with a K, cat, KAT. Chew, as in chewing gum, CHEW, and then an. But they spell it SASKAT and leave out the E. Now, what does this tell you? I mean, most people would say, well, oh, this is not a big deal. It's the hardest word, it's the hardest name of any province in Canada to spell. But the problem with that is that, I mean, we have technology called spell check. I mean, heck, you could have even look in a book or something and see how it's spelled. But if these guys are so lazy that they can't even spell the name of their own province properly without, they don't even take 2 seconds to look up how it's spelled, then what are they going to do when they're elected? I mean, the Saskatchewan NDP hasn't been in power for years now. And I mean, we've seen what the NDP has done ever since when they go into power. I mean, look at what they've done to Alberta. Alberta is a mess right now. All the jobs are going. I mean, Donald Trump is loving the fact that there's an NDP leader in Alberta because it's Christmas Day every day for Donald Trump and the Americans. All those oil jobs and gas jobs and natural resources jobs are going to America in boatloads. I mean, he's loving it. He loves the fact, and for those in Ontario, he loves the fact that Kathleen Wynne is premier because all those Ontario jobs are going to America. And to top it all off, Donald Trump loves the fact that Justin, the long-haired Mac Daddy, swift-foot devil, Trudeau, is also in power because all the Canadian jobs are going to Canada and to America in boatloads. But America is all too happy to give all of those illegal refugees and illegal aliens going to Canada from America. I mean, our borders are wide open and America is just inviting itself in. I mean, you can imagine, you can put whatever image goes to your head, you can think it. I promise I won't say that America is raping Canada, but I mean, that's what's happening. But I mean, if anybody in Saskatchewan is thinking of going for the Saskatchewan NDP, I mean, you're already retarded as it is. But I mean, a party that doesn't even take 2 seconds to honor its province's name by making sure it's spelt correctly, by simply picking up a book or going online to see how it's spelt properly, is a party that will not even take the real hardcore necessary abilities it will require to take care of the province. A party that won't take the time to spell check its own province's name is a party that will not take care of the province and its people in general. You see all the jobs and all the wealth that's being created in Saskatchewan thanks to, what's the guy's name who left? Brad Wall and now Scott Moe. I mean, Saskatchewan is doing pretty well economically, jobs, all that stuff. Donald Trump is praying for an NDP victory in the next Saskatchewan election because then all those beautiful jobs that have been created in Saskatchewan will simply move to Oklahoma, North Dakota, Idaho, Texas, Georgia, all those places. So you stay there. You go on with the NDP. You go on and try and want to vote with the NDP. Doug Ford hopefully will be Premier of Ontario. Jason Kenney will hopefully be Premier of Alberta. Scott Moe will remain as Premier because there is no election in Saskatchewan for another few years. I mean, in Quebec, it looks like a new party will be created, the CAQ, Coalition Avenir Quebec, which is center right, which is as the most center right party in Quebec that has a chance of winning. So hopefully they will have that there. I mean, it's still. I mean, yeah, they say it's center right in Quebec standards. I mean, the Liberal Party of Quebec they call themselves center right, classical liberals, but that's center right in Quebec standards. So forget about Quebec. But all those provinces I mentioned, they are going to make this country great again, and they are going to destroy the Matt Daddy. All they need to do is be elected. That's all. And knock on wood, hopefully they are elected. Carbon tax, you can kiss that goodbye. Ontario alone could fight the carbon tax. But in general, I mean, a party that doesn't even take the time to spell the province's name properly is a party that does not give a crap about the province. That's what I gotta say about that. This is the Arana Nation.